right, guys, I'm back. It's Saturday, April 26th, and I got my 4 favorite hot batter matchups to talk about. Before we do, let's recap what we did on the 24th. That little parlay didn't come through for us. And then on the 25th, Aaron Judge did not go over 1.5 total bases. He just got 1. So we're still waiting on Matt Olson. If he can go over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, you can kind of salvage a night for us. That game has not even started yet since I'm taping this video. So let's just move on to the 4 great batter matchups that I love for today. All right, first matchup, Pete Alonso versus Brad Lord. You can see Lord's pitch arsenal. He's a 3-pitch pitcher. He favors his four-seam fastball about 47% of the time. In Alonso, he's just crushing the four-seam fastball all season long. 12 at-bats, 5 hits, 3 home runs, a .417 batting average. And you can see that Lord is not commanding this pitch very well. He's giving his four-seam fastball up at a .400 batting average. That's not very good. Moving on to the sinker, Alonso will see that about 29% of the time. A .364 batting average this year against that pitch. 22 at-bats, 8 hits, a home run. And you can see Lord, he's getting worse. He can't command that pitch very well either. A .429 batting average given up. And then the slider, Alonso, 300 batting average, 10 at-bats, 3 hits. And you can see Lord again. It's a common theme here. Not very good at any of the pitches. Gives up the slider at a .333 rate. I love this opportunity right here. So they've never seen each other, so there's no history. But Alonso has been hot. He's at least recorded a hit in 9 of his last 10 games. All right, next matchup. And this one looks really good also. Steven Quan versus Walker Buehler. And you can see the pitch arsenal in the middle of the screen right there. Buehler likes to throw that four-seam fastball about 29% of the time. And when you look at how Quan has fared against this pitch, 17 at-bats, 6 hits, 2 home runs, a .353 batting average. And you can see Buehler, he doesn't command his number one pitch very well. A .333 batting average given up. Then the cutter, 23% of the time, Quan might see that. Small sample size, but 4 at-bats, 3 hits, a home run, a .750 batting average. I love this one right here. You can see Buehler, a .308 batting average, given up on his number 2 pitch. Not good. And you can see it's not going to be good for any of them. The knuckle curve, Quan has only seen it 1 time, but Buehler's giving that up at a .400 rate. That's absolutely horrible. And then the change up, about 18% of the time, Buehler throws that. Quan this year, 8 at-bats, 3 hits, no home runs, but a .375 batting average. And you can see Buehler, oh man, a .364 batting average given up. This is another, on paper, this is a prime opportunity right here that I want to target Steven Quan. They haven't seen each other. There's no history between the two, but Quan has been hot. He's recorded at least a hit in 20 of his last 24 games. So I'm going to be looking to target Steven Quan. All right, next matchup, Freddie Freeman versus Mitch Keller. You can see the arsenal in the middle of the screen right there. Keller loves to throw his four-seam fastball about 39% of the time. And Freeman, a .250 batting average, 16 at-bats, 4 hits, a home run. And when you see how Keller does against that pitch, he doesn't command it very well. A .324 batting average given up. That's absolutely horrible. That's exactly what we're looking for. So the slider he throws about 16% of the time. Freeman, a .333 batting average, albeit very small, just 3 at-bats. But on the other side of the ball, Keller, it's getting worse. A .357 batting average on your slider. That's nothing good. That's not good at all. The changeup, 15% of the time. Again, the same kind of situation for Freeman. A .333 batting average on a small sample size of just 3 at-bats, 1 hit. And a common theme is on the other side of the ball. Keller's not control his changeup very well either. A .333 batting average given up. And then on the sweeper, the small sample size for Freeman, just seen it twice, okay? Hit it once, a .500 batting average. And then Mitch Keller, 6 at-bats. He didn't give any hits up on it, but it's such a small percentage of his pitch arsenal. I actually love this opportunity here because when you look at Freeman versus Keller, they've seen each other 15 times, okay? 15 at-bats with Freeman having 8 hits, a home run, a .533 batting average versus Keller. I'm loving this, okay? So if there's one thing that could unravel all of this for me is that I'm looking at Freddie Freeman. He's got 5 hits in the last 8 games, okay? There's a game that starts before this, about the same time this video is going to drop, okay? If Freeman does not hit in this game, that gives me pause because that would mean he only has 5 hits in 9 games. Like, it's kind of hit or miss. That's hit or miss to me. So I don't know exactly how I'll utilize Freddie Freeman or to the extent I will, or if at all. But I'll put it in the pinned comments. I got 4 players, okay? So we got plenty of players. We don't always use all of them, right? Sometimes, a lot of times, the odds aren't that great. We didn't use some of them yesterday because I couldn't find a way to utilize them appropriately. And then the one way I did in a parlay, a little hit parlay, something real easy, the odds were just priced insane and you just can't play it. So we'll see what happens with Freddie Freeman. All right, here's the part where I say, if you could be so generous to to hit that like button, it'd be absolutely amazing. And then if you haven't hit that subscribe button, do it. It's kind of fun. You can only do it one time though, So, and then put a W in the comment section to help out with the algorithm. You know what the W's for. All right, and there's a link to a free Discord in the description of this video. There's a bunch of stuff going on down there, MLB, NBA related. Go check it out. All right, next matchup, Elly De La Cruz versus Antonio Senzotella. And we got a common theme here, just pitchers who are not commanding their pitches very well. I love this opportunity here. You could see Senzotella, he throws the four-seam fastball about 61% of the time. Elly De La Cruz on the season, 16 at-bats, 7 hits, 2 home runs, a 438 batting average against this pitch. And you can see Senzotella's not commanding it very well. A 351 batting average given up on this pitch. And then the changeup, 19% of the time, you could see Elly De La Cruz, okay? Wow, okay, almost non-existent here. 14 at-bats, 1 hit, 0.71 batting average, okay? So it's just one pitch, okay? And it constitutes only like less than 20% of the pitch arsenal. So maybe that's counterbalanced a bit when you look at Senzotella, a 538 batting average given up. Holy mackerel. Oh, man, 13 at-bats, 7 hits. So we'll have to kind of see what happens with that pitch. But the next pitch, the slider, 14% of the time. Elly De La Cruz, a 333 batting average, 13 at-bats, 4 hits, 1 home run off of that one. Senzotella, a 250 batting average on a real small sample size. And then the curveball, which is probably going to be thrown very infrequently. Only 6% of the time Senzotella throws that on the season so far. And Elly De La Cruz, a 286 batting average, 7 at-bats, 2 hits on that kind of pitch right there. Whereas Senzotella, again, another small sample size, he's giving up at a 500 rate, 4 at-bats, 2 hits. There's no history between these two. They'd never faced each other. So we'll get to Elly De La Cruz in terms of he's been really hot. He's on an 8-game hitting streak. And if you want to back it out or even further, hit in 14 of his last 17 games. I absolutely love this opportunity too. So there's 4 players for us to consider. And like I said, I'll put in the pinned comment what I'm doing. I'm going to try to find the best opportunities and how to utilize these players based on the odds and the props that are out there, right, when they come out. So there you go. So it's time for the good batter matchups. So we only want the best of the best. So look at batter versus pitcher. Historically, the batter's got to have at least a 300 batting average versus the pitcher. And then the batter's got to be hot right now. A good hitting streak going. So you can see on the screen right there, we have 6 batters right here that I'm going to bring forward to the table. You got Paul Goldschmidt going up against Kevin Gausman. 8 at-bats, 4 hits, a 500 batting average. Goldschmidt's been hot. 17 of 19 games with at least recording a hit. Then you got Bryce Terang versus Gray. 9 at-bats, 4 hits, a 444 batting average. Terang been on fire. 20 of 23 games, at least recording a hit. Then you got Gleyber Torres versus Charlie Morton. 6 at-bat, 2 hits, a 333 batting average. Torres, at least a hit in 10 of 13 games. Then you got Austin Riley versus Merrill Kelly. 6 at-bats, 2 hits, a 333 batting average. Austin Riley's been on fire. At least recording a hit in 15 of 18 games. Then you have William Contreras versus Gray. 6 at-bats, 2 hits, a 333. Contreras has been on fire. 15 of 16 games with at least a hit. And finally, we got Christian Yelich, also versus Gray. 3 at-bats, 2 hits, a 667 batting average, where Yelich has at least recorded a hit in 7 of 9 games of the last 9 games. So here are the hot batter matchups for you to consider.
So,
all right, that's it. We'll wrap it up right here. I absolutely love every single one of you guys, and I'll just talk to you guys tomorrow.